Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Angie with I Feel the Rush here in Brillion, Wisconsin, back on the porch, where you can see my breath again. So, because we are working our way into duck season, I wanted to remind everybody that we are still in duck season here in Wisconsin. Therefore, I have the duck gear on, and I've got our feathered friends over here. And I'm going to talk about how do you use those ducks after you have filled your freezer with that delicious duck meat. For those of you who are non-duck hunters, please don't leave. Stay, because you're going to love it, because you're going to be able to use this idea in other ways, and I'm going to explain that as we go. So, duck season, freezer's full, you have these beautiful birds, and what are you going to do with them? Because if you had a really awesome day out in the marsh or in the field, you're going to have a back trunk full of these things. You're going to take out the breasts, you're going to fill them in your freezer, and then maybe you don't want to mount them, okay? Because what happens here in real life is if you have cats, the butts fall off. That's what happens. The butts go missing. I don't know why. The cat really liked it. It was low-hanging fruit. I don't know. And quite honestly, not a lot of people have space for these kind of things. So this is beautiful, but it's not everybody's thing. But I wanted to show you, and I want you to keep an open mind, because I want to show you the beauty of the duck wing that maybe you haven't seen before. This, and I'm going to explain to you how you're going to get these, how you're going to keep track of them or keep care of them. Look at how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful this one is. Purple. So these are just a few of, I'm going to look a little crazy here. I've got a basket full of duck wings. How many people can say they have a basket full of duck wings? I'm going to explain this because we have a big family. And for those of you who duck hunt, if you had a good day, you're going to have a lot of ducks. And if you know me at all, or you will get to know me as you watch more of these lives, I cannot stand to see anything go to waste. Turkey wings, turkey feathers, deer fur, antlers, you name it, I keep it. If it goes near the garbage whatsoever, I'm like, give that back to me. So here, we're starting with a basket of duck wings tonight. So this project can be done with full wings. It can be done with just feathers. So if you're not a duck hunter, if you don't like the idea of handling duck wings or any wings, you can get just the feathers online. You can get the feathers from me. However, I must add a disclaimer here. For those of you who aren't familiar with duck hunting, ducks and geese are federally protected. So I am not able to sell these. For those of you who do tie fish, fly fishing flies, we do have duck feathers available. Those we can sell those for. Hey Jennifer, how are you tonight? Please say hi as you join in tonight. I'd love to see who's actually joining in. And if you're not with us live after, just drop a comment in there. I love to chat with you guys. So again, federally protected. So this project, as far as the wings, duck wings is concerned, will be reserved for the duck hunters or families of duck hunters, because you have to have harvested them yourself. You cannot buy duck wings or duck feathers for any sort of decoration. However, the good news is you can do this with pheasant feathers, pheasant wings. Yes, this is a pheasant wing. You can also do this project with turkey wings. Now that is going to be a mega wreath. I wanted to have it done for tonight, but I just wanted to bring this wing out and show you when you see the project later. If you had multiple turkey wings, that would be one amazing wreath. And I literally want to do it right this second. So I'm going to have to do that. Maybe for the Thanksgiving live, I will show you a wreath with turkey wings. Wouldn't that be something? Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is a duck wing wreath. Now, I looked everywhere for ideas on how to do this because, as you know, I like to go poking around the internet and try to find some inspiration, some ideas on how some of these things go together. I had no luck. So I'm going to show you something that very well could be a very one-of-a-kind project. And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to explain to you how I did it, show you how you can do it at home, even though you don't have to be a duck hunter. I will add an additional disclaimer. If you are a duck hunter and you really don't know how to do this, but you have ducks and wings, I can help you. I can help you do this. So Just know that if you have these things or you're still duck hunting and you're going to be harvesting ducks, geese, turkeys, pheasants throughout this season, don't throw them away. Save those wings and I can help you do this project. So the supplies that I'm using are the wings. I use some thread, needle, a wire frame, and patience. You're going to need some patience. So, and it's a little bit of a process. So I'm going to walk you through it as quickly as I can with showing you just enough to make it dangerous or interesting. All right, so here we are. Ready? Drum roll. Ta-da! All right, I'm going to move our feathered friends so you can see a little bit better. All right, so what we have here is a duck wing wreath. Now, Mom, excuse my bow. She's like the bow making queen of the century, but here is what we have. We have duck wings. I will drop the link to how you pin your wings, whether they're turkeys, pheasants, ducks, whatever kind of wings you've got, how to borax them, how to pin them and let them dry so that they stay in this kind of shape. Because if you don't pin them and dry them a certain way, they will end up in a little clump like this and difficult to use. So I will link that as soon as we're done to the video on how to do that. But basically I just wanted to show you how we created this. Now I'm going to try to show you as well as I can. What you'll see here is just this metal ring. It's like a holiday wreath ring. And you can get these at the dollar store for like $1. Or at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, wherever you buy these kind of things. And then I'm going to try to get as close as I can. All I did, it actually was really simple because you can't glue duck wing feathers to this ring and expect it to stay. I used sewing needle and thread and just sewed back and forth. Doot, 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 doot. And then as I layered them, I kind of sewed them together. I went through the front to the back and just over and over and over all the way around. But what you will notice and what I wanted to point out was all of the wings on this side are all, I guess, left wings for a duck. And all of the wings on this side are right side wings. So now I just made this a couple days ago, so I still have a little bit of work to do on it. But when I brought the wings together at the top in order to make it look kind of even, I moved them to the sides, and then I just added this bow that kind of fills that gap. What I will do is I'm going to take a steamer, and if you steam the feathers, they will flatten out some of these parts that have moved up, and kind of layer. If you use a little bitty brush, you can kind of move those feathers out a little bit. So it has a little bit of work to do on it yet, but I thought, what a beautiful way to make use of an amazing animal that we harvest. I think it'd be sad to dispose of these wings. Now that we've talked about this, keep in mind you can't get duck wings unless they're yours. You can use turkey feathers, turkey wings. You can buy turkey wings online. You can harvest turkeys. It's still turkey season here. Can you imagine? Like, this is going through my mind right now. You can get these rings in very extra large size. Doing a turkey wing one. And then my next project is also a pheasant feather one. So we'll have pheasant feathers on here. Now I thought this was actually perfect, not only because it's still duck season here in Wisconsin. I wanted to give you guys some creative ideas, but also because it's more of a fall decoration. So you may not leave this up all year round, but it's kind of cool just for the duck season, the hunting season. Has me in that kind of spirit for fall, for Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys like this. If you have questions, please let me know. A, on how I can help you. B, where you can get supplies, something like this. Turkey feather wreath. Yes, Jennifer. I have some pictures I'm going to send to you, and I'll post them down below on some fantastic feather wreaths. One of my friends in particular just recently made one from some feathers, pheasant feathers, turkey feathers, and I think that was it. It was amazing. So I will drop a picture of that in the comments below. So get creative. I say this every time. Do not look at this and think, I can't do it just like that. That's not the point. The point is to get creative with the supplies that we have. That is the premise for I Feel a Rush. It is to bring these things that we have outdoors, bring them inside so that when you look at these, like when I pulled this out, Parker and Chris were like, oh, that was an awesome day. Remember when we got all those teal? And it's bringing back those memories. Every single time you see that, it's going to bring you back to an amazing day. And that's really the whole idea. Is just we spend so many amazing days outside, have great experiences and memories. And we really need to bring those inside and bring them back to life day after day. That's the whole idea, is to just be creative. Don't worry about perfectionism. Just use your creativity and the supplies that you have around the house. If you're an outdoorsman or an outdoors woman, you have things laying around the house that you brought inside. I do it every single time I go outside. So look at how you can use those. You don't have to spend a ton of money to make cabin decor. This is it. I mean, you're living it outside. Bring a little bit inside and you can make it happen. And in this way, you're making things that you can never buy. I mean, you can never purchase this. So I hope you guys like it. So most importantly, be creative. Have fun. And thirdly, get other people involved. Obviously, if you're an outdoorsy person, you have other friends that are outdoorsy. Get with them. Maybe they have ducks that they would like to make a project with. And go from there. See what creative ideas you guys can come up with together. So now that we're done with this, if you like this and you aren't already following our page, please hit the thumbs up, like this page, share it with your friends if you thought this was unique, interesting, or a little nuts. Because there's a lot of crazy ideas out here, but I thought if I like it and I want to try it, chances are you know some other crazy person that wants to try this. I want this to become more normal. I want this to become part of people's everyday life, is bringing these memories back to life, this memory decor, like we like to call it. So that's it. If you have questions or comments, please drop them in the field below, and I will be sure to share any answers with everybody. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you for joining in with me. For those of you who haven't been here before, every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central, we're here live with some very unique projects and super inexpensive, easy ways for you to create memory decor for around your house. So I think that's it, but thank you so much, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you. I hope you guys are having fun in the outdoors. It's getting a little chilly out there, but the deer are starting to move, so it's looking good around Wisconsin. So have an awesome night, and we'll chat with you soon. Bye.